Hello, everyone, and welcome to Future Anything's first national semi-final of 2024. We are so excited to have you here joining us from wherever you're joining us today. And really congrats to you for tuning in because you've chosen a really fantastic way to spend your Tuesday morning. We're here profiling and elevating the voices of young people as they share ideas that make a difference and make the world a better place. We've got a super exciting event for you today, and I can promise you it's going to be nothing short of incredible. My name's Jared, and I'm a program manager here at Future Anything. I'm coming to you from Meanjin on Yagara and Turrbal country, and I'd like to pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future of this land. We know that Aboriginal Australians and Torres Strait Islander Australians have been in Australia for over 60,000 years or more, and they've really created this strong legacy of creativity and innovation. I'd like to share with you one example of that today. And that's just going to show up on screen in just one moment. So this is an eel trap created by the Gunjut Mara people of the Lake Condah region in southwest Victoria. Really, really interesting innovation that speaks to that rich legacy of creativity we have in Australia. So what this would do is it would take eels from a larger lake system into a smaller pond. You can see the funnel's larger at one end than the other, and the eels will be swimming and trapped in the smaller pond. So they're going to grow there, and they're going to be really easy to fish out and cook. So it's all about ease of use and accessibility. And it's a really sophisticated system of organizing aquatic creatures that actually has kind of predated and inspired some really modern fisheries technologies in our world. So we've got young people from all around Australia pitching in our semi-finals, and they've been working really hard on this theme of creativity and innovation. And they're continuing that legacy that's been created by our First Nations people. Wherever you are joining us from today, you're part of our community, and we'd love you to share your journey as a viewer of the Future Anything semi-finals. So we've got a bunch of tags for Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. All our Future Anything tags. Take a photo of yourself having a watch party at school or in your school office or at home. You might want to share a photo of the team you've tuned in to watch presenting and just really celebrate and elevate those young people because it's such a special opportunity. And we'd love to see you tagging us on social media and spreading that word about the amazing thing that our students are doing today. So our semi-finals are the culmination of our Activate program, which has involved 7,500 young people from every state in Australia this year. And they have gone on this journey from exploring problems that matter to them and to designing solutions. And each team across Australia who's participated in Activate and all of our semi-finals teams here today, they've explored one version of this mission, which is, as an entrepreneur, pitch an innovative idea that makes the world a better place. So we're going to see so much innovation happening today, and I'm really excited to see all the ideas that our young people present. I also want to introduce you to some of our previous winners of our Future Anything competitions in the past. Our first team winning the top spot in 2019 was Culture Hood from Springfield Central State High School. When these young people had the opportunity to choose a problem that mattered to them, they looked at their own community. So these three young people, Design, Vanina, and Jai, they are from Polynesian heritage, and they actually found that the rate of domestic violence is higher than average in Polynesian communities, and they wanted to do something about that. So they got together, they brought forth their artistic skills, and they designed some really cool hoodies to celebrate their culture using Polynesian designs. But these hoodies would also generate money for domestic violence prevention and donate that money to a charity. When they pitched, they had a really clear vision, awesome prototypes, and a big passion for their problem. And that let them take out the top spot in the 2019 grand final. The second winner from previous Future Anything competitions is Chloe. And she pitched in 2021 with Chloe's heat wheats, organic and sustainable heat wheats that people could use to keep warm or sort out and solve injuries. And when she pitched, she'd actually already had these heat wheats in store. She was selling them, absolute entrepreneur from start to finish, and the judges were really impressed by that. Since then, Chloe's become a serial entrepreneur, and she's launched the Youngpreneur Markets, which are this amazing market system where other young people in high school or in primary school, if they're running a business, they get a really accessible opportunity to launch that business by selling their products. We're actually super fortunate to have Chloe joining us as a judge today, which is an awesome full circle moment, and we'll hear from her soon. And then the last winning team from our competition last year in 2023 is Blaze and Harley from Unified First Aid. These boys also picked a problem really close to home. Both of these young people had family members who had experienced disabilities, and they wanted to do something to empower people who had lived experience of disability. So they created a service called Unified First Aid, an education service that would give empowerment to people with disabilities to train them in first aid. So if the need arises, they could be heroes of their own story. Again, a really exciting pitch on a problem they were super passionate about. And these boys have gone forward since that pitch to actually start designing and implementing their first course this year. So that's a little bit about our previous winners. So let's look into our agenda today. We've got a really awesome event here for you. In a moment, we're going to hear from our judges. Then we're going to hear 5 separate pitches. And then at the end, the judges are going to be creating their verdict on the winner and the runner-up. And we'll also have our people's vote where you'll get to cast your vote on your favorite team. We've got 5 amazing teams who've been working super hard to put together their pitches today. You can see a little detail about those teams there. We're super excited to hear from all of them. A little bit about how it's going to happen. So our teams will be giving a 3-minute pitch. Teams, so you know, they're going to have a 30-minute warning bell. So when they got, sorry, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds, sounds like that. 30 seconds before the pitch is up. And then at the 3-minute mark, they're going to hear this bell. Awesome. So that's going to keep all our teams on 3 minutes. After that, it'll be over to the judges to ask some questions. They'll have 4 minutes for question time, which will be about 2 to 3 questions per team. In terms of where our teams get to go, if they get to win the top spot today, they're going to be going through to pitch at our national grand final, which is really, really exciting. And the runner-up will get to go into our showcase at the national grand final, where they'll have an awesome market stall to profile and present their idea. As I mentioned before, we've got the people's vote happening as well. So you can tune in with the link that you'll see at the end of all the pitches, and you can cast your vote for your favorite team. And that team will go into a wildcard draw to also get a spot at our national grand final showcase. That link's going to be revealed at the end of the pitches today. We're super fortunate to be joined by the young people pitching, but also our judges who are going to make that call on the runner-up and the overall winner. We're super grateful to have their time and expertise with us today. We've got 3 amazing judges, Chloe, Noah, and Suzanne. I'm going to bring them onto the screen now, and we're going to hear a little bit from each of our judges. Great to see you, judges. We're so excited to have you here. Chloe, could we start off with you? Would you be able to give a brief intro and tell us one thing you're excited about in being a judge today?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jared. Hi, everyone. My name is Chloe. I'm the founder and owner of By Chloe and Youngpreneur Markets by Chloe. And as Jared mentioned, also the 2021 Future Anything Grand Final winner. I started my business when I was just 11 years old after a minor injury in touch football led me to create my first heat pack. From that small beginning, I grew By Chloe into a business that not only helps people, but also supports Australian farmers and eco-friendly initiatives. In addition to my business, I'm passionate about helping other young entrepreneurs. That's why I launched Youngpreneur Markets by Chloe. So far, I've held 3 very successful markets, giving young people the chance to showcase their talents, build entrepreneurial skills, and connect with the community. It's been incredible to watch young entrepreneurs grow and thrive. I'd love to see you all there one day. What I'm most looking forward today is to hearing your pitches, and in those pitches, hearing your passion. I know exactly what it feels like to be in your shoes, and I can't wait to see what you bring to the table today. So in that case, I won't keep you anxiously waiting. I believe it's almost time to hear from our first pitching team. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chloe. And Noah, we'd love to hear from you a little bit about you and what you're excited for as a judge today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, my name is Noah, and I'm the founder and owner of Sticky Bronc Surfworks. So, I started this business about 5, 6 years ago now, where I was in year 6 at primary school as a little $20 boss school project. And then I've worked with Future Anything and grown my business to where it is now, and I've got stockists in multiple stores across the country and doing good for the planet, as natural surf axes are better for the planet and better for you, and the less toxic to produce than traditional surf axes. So what I'm looking forward to today is generally just hearing your pitches and seeing what different ideas you have to improve the world. Yeah, can't wait to hear them all. So thank you for inviting me as a judge as well.
We're so pumped to have you here, Noah. Thank you. Suzanne.
Welcome. I'm coming to you from Ghana country here in Adelaide in South Australia, as alongside Noah as well. I am a entrepreneur myself, and but in so many different ways and categories. What I'm so looking forward to is how this generation today can create a better place for the future in the present moment. And I'm just looking forward to hearing what you have to offer, and let's see what we can do, and just go in there with the thought of what's the best that can happen.
Awesome. Love that positivity from our judges. What's the best that can happen? It's going to be a whole range of amazing things. Thanks so much, judges. We'll just take you off the screen now, and we'll hear from you soon around questions. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get cracking with an amazing team coming to us from Brigadine College in Indooroopilly. It's Medi Manage. Let's bring them on the screen. Medi Manage, Emma and Trinity. So great to see you here. Pitching first. We're super proud of you already. How are you feeling this morning?
Super nervous. Yeah.
That's totally understandable. We totally get it. Hopefully there's a bit of that excitement mixed in there as well. You've done such an amazing job going from 300 applications for the semi-final through to this moment where you get to pitch. It's a supportive environment. We're here to back you. We think your idea is awesome. So we're just super pumped to hear what you have to share with us today. So you feel free to start your pitch when you're ready, and then the timer will start when you start talking.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Emma and this is Trinity. Today we are here to pitch our innovative idea, Medi Manage.
How many times have you forgotten to take your medication? How much responsibility is put on parents? A lot, right? Well, we have found a fun, safe, and interactive way to stop this. Next.
My little brother Mason struggles remembering to take his medication. Our family has tried solutions like star charts and reward systems, but nothing has worked as well as Medi Manage will.
Emma's family is extremely busy as she has 2 working parents and another younger brother. Therefore, Medi Manage is a great help for her family. Next.
The problems we are solving by making this app is children forgetting to take their medication, which could potentially lead to worsening their condition.
A survey run by the Australian government states 50% of children report forgetting to take their medication. This is a worldwide problem that clearly needs to be solved. We believe with this app, it will make a positive impact on families struggling out there. Medi Manage is a perfect solution to all these issues. Next.
These are our basic prototypes. This is a family-friendly app that includes an adjustable calendar, rewards, reminders, prescription storage, and fun interactive games.
Every time a child takes their medication, they level up on the chosen games and earn rewards. A parent needs to approve that the medication was taken before they can level up.
Having a reward system helps children become more independent and makes doctor's appointments and chemist visits easier. Next.
Our biggest competitor is OnCure. However, they only target babies, whereas our app supports a wider range of ages while also having engaging user interfaces. What makes Medi Manage so much better is our app offers a storage system for doctor prescriptions and all further information. Next. Our market strategy is simple, as it's a free app, no purchases required. We plan to partner with the following companies:
Queensland Children's Hospital and Queensland Children's Clinic to help promote our app to patients, and partner with chemists to promote to their customers. Next. We have taken Medi Manage one step further by asking doctors, school nurses, and parents if this app would be beneficial and why.
Our results were extremely positive. Please scan the QR code for a video of Dr. Adrian explaining his opinion. Next.
From FutureAnything, we asked for help launching our idea and making our dreams come to life.
We asked this as finances are needed to hire an app developer and designer. Then we asked for time for app testing, development, and refinement. But lastly, but most importantly, partnerships. We will need help seeking partnerships with the previous companies. Next.
Thank you for listening. We appreciate your time.
Help us keep Australia safe.
Wow, team, that was so excellent. You've done super well as our first pitch. Definitely be proud of yourselves. Really excellent balance between you both speaking, so clear, and well done for just putting your best foot forward. That's so awesome. We're going to be keeping you in the hot seat for a little bit longer. Just now we have time for our judges' questions. So our first question is going to be from Chloe. Chloe, do you have a question to ask Team MediManage?
Yeah, I sure do. My question is just around how the person is notified. Is it a notification that pops up on their phone every morning at a certain time, or how does that work?
So it's extremely customizable. So there's many ways that we can have a notification. It would be probably a notification as any normal app that would pop up on their phone, or it can also be an alarm if they need that as well. It's really like customizable.
Awesome, thank you.
Wonderful. Noah, can we hear a question from you, please?
Literally just about to ask the same thing as Chloe, but I think you covered everything.
Wonderful. Okay, how about Suzanne?
In regards to the reward system, what have you done in the design for the parents actually knowing that the child or the teacher at school has taken their medication if they aren't physically present to see them like tap on the app?
So the child would take the medication around somebody else who can see it. So it's not just if they were kept alone in their room and then came running out saying that they'd taken the medication. So a sibling, a parent, a teacher, anybody like that can do it on the app or text a parent for them to clear on the app saying that they've done it.
Great, thank you.
Well, amazing stuff, Emma, and Trinity on your pitch and responding to those questions from the judges. You've done so well. Take a deep breath for yourselves. Be super hyped and pumped about your efforts. Thanks so much for kicking off with our first pitch. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome work, team. So going ahead to our second pitch, we've got another wonderful young person here with us. We've got Alexander from eScooter Trailers. That's his business name. And he is from Brisbane South State Secondary College. Alexander, we're super excited to have you here. You got here from 300 different applications down to the top 40 here in our first semi-final. Are you feeling proud of yourself?
I am indeed.
Awesome. That's so wonderful. Alexander, we see you've got your prop there. You're prepared. You're ready. You start pitching when you're ready, mate.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Next slide, please. Picture this. You went to Woolies and loaded up with 6 bags of groceries. You hop on your e-scooter, but now the question hits you. How do I get home with all this? Next slide, please. This scenario isn't unique. Next slide, please. E-scooters are eco-friendly and convenient, but they aren't built to handle loads, which often leads to accidents from loss of balance and poor steering. My trailer is designed to make e-scooters safer and more functional, allowing riders to carry what they need without risking their safety or scooter performance. The challenges of carrying loads are becoming more frequent, leading to more injuries as e-scooter usage grows. Improving cargo safety is essential to prevent accidents and make them more practical for everyday tasks. Next slide, please. Why not just use bike trailers, you may be wondering. They attach under the axle bolt, which misaligns the rear disc brake and motor, causing brake failure. Plus, they aren't suited for sharp turns and lean angles e-scooters need for maneuvering. Next slide, please. Here's where we step in. E-scooter trailers made from carbon fiber. They are so light that when not loaded, it will barely drain the scooter's battery. They are durable and designed to carry more without sacrificing stability. In fact, adding a load can help stabilize a scooter, making it safer for the rider. Next slide, please. I refined this design from a wooden prototype to a specialized carbon fiber trailer, perfecting the balance of strength, weight, and usability. Currently, the prototype cost me $75 to make. I've tested the first prototype to and from school, which is over 25 kilometers a day in a row, and it worked great. My next steps involve refining the joining hitch and expanding the promotional outreach. Next slide, please. What sets me apart is the exceptional quality and design of the product. This isn't just any trailer. It's the same high-performance material used for V8 supercars. Made from the same materials used in V8 supercars. The trailer is incredibly lightweight yet exceptionally durable. It's built for strength without compromising on mobility. Next slide, please. Currently, our only competitor has been out of stock for months, and the design has significant flaws. Their trailer takes up valuable deck space on the scooter, space that's essential for riders' comfort and balance, especially on powerful scooters. Additionally, they use cheaper materials that compromise durability and long-term performance. Next slide, please. I'm leveraging social media and targeting e-scooter communities to get the word out. I'm building an online community of enthusiasts for launch. I've also contacted several scooter brands about potential sponsorships, and I plan to approach local scooter shops for product rollouts when it's ready. Next slide, please. E-scooter usage is skyrocketing. So here's my question. Do you want to be the one watching this opportunity pass you by, or do you want to get in now while the opportunity is ripe? This is more than just a trailer. It's a game changer, making e-scooters safer for everyone. Join me in making a safer, smarter ride.
Wow, amazing work there, Alexander. Thanks so much for your pitch. Your knowledge of your concept and your competition came through really strongly. So
Thank you.
well done. So, Alexander, we're going to go over to our judges to hear some questions, just to explore your idea a little bit further. Noah, we're going to start with you this time. Do you have a question for Alexander?
Yeah, absolutely. So why would I use your trailer instead of just saying chuck it on a backpack instead? Is there any like advantages you reference like stability and things?
Yeah,
Is
for
it
sure.
any-
So going long distances and carrying heavy items, which is what I was doing for school, you can't do that, right? I was going over 25 kilometers a day. That takes a while. If I'm carrying extra stuff like I needed to do for sport days, I couldn't carry my laptop, my bag, soccer shoes, whatever I needed. So I had to make something because I just couldn't carry that. Also, backpack can only hold a certain amount of groceries. So if you want to take this to the shops, you can't do it. So you need some other form of transport.
Whoa, I'm not sure if he read your mind, but he was so ready for that question, right, Noah? That was awesome. All right. Second question from Suzanne. You've got a question to ask Alexander?
Yes, I do. So, Noah, in regards to the weight that it can actually potentially carry, and have you looked at what the impact of that is onto the drain of the battery as well?
Yeah, so scooters can carry quite a few extra kilos. That's why it's obviously going to drain the battery when something's in there. But when it's not, then that's just a waste of battery for no reason. So with this prototype I've made, it's made from carbon fiber. Like I said in the pitch, it's extremely lightweight and durable. So this will have nearly no effect on the battery when nothing's loaded. So that will just only use your battery when you're carrying any extra items. And our competitor uses heavier materials. So that's just wasting the battery for no reason.
Okay. And then have you, in regards to the pitching from the where you've head in regards to other scooter companies, have you thought of this being an intention of going into a different market around sort of food delivery as well?
I haven't thought of that, but I've thought of just implementing this type of design into other things, like even scooters for like you know the transport scooters for old people or people with disabilities, because they especially need something lightweight for the certain disabilities. They might have carbon fiber as a perfect material for that. And even if it's getting into like motorcycles or something, there's no trailers for those that have been built yet. So just there's a lot of like room to improve and go into other products.
Thank you.
Wonderful work there, Alexander. So that's three questions you've received from the judges there. Beautifully answered. Yourself and the team before you have started off our semi-finals so well. So you're really giving the judges kind of a really tough challenge around how they're going to pick a winner from here. So well done, Alexander. Thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you for
Thanks
the
so much, mate.
opportunity.
No worries. All righty. And we've heard from Team MediManage and Team eScooter Trailers. And now we're going over to Ipswich Girls Grammar School to hear from Team Meal Mates, represented by Zara. She's here. She's ready with a box of goodies that she's going to, I'm sure, share with us through her pitch. Zara, we're super excited to see you. So glad you're here. How are you feeling ahead of your pitch?
Nervous, but pretty good.
Okay, that's great. Nervous, but pretty good. We're taking that. That's awesome. All right. You're set up. You're ready. Feel free to start pitching whenever you like.
Have you ever had a parent sick, been left at home for the night, had no one to make you breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Have you ever had to reach for that backup packet of 2-minute noodles from the back of the pantry? Having the ability to cook on your own would solve this problem, but sadly, only 0.6 of the 3.3 million Australian teens have this essential life skill. I'm Zara, and to solve this problem, I've created the social enterprise Mealmates, Food for Future. Next slide. The problem we are facing today is that 84% of Australian teens can't even boil an egg. Another issue in our world is that of the 26 million Australian citizens, 9.3 million don't have a reliable source of food. Next slide. Solving these issues is the Mealmates program. Mealmates delivers 4 boxes over a 1-month period. These weekly boxes, such as the one beside me, include 2 healthy dietitian-supported meals with pre-measured ingredients and a QR recipe card. Judges, if you would like to scan the QR code on the screen to view an online spaghetti and meatballs recipe. We consult with registered nutritionists and dietitians to ensure our recipes are healthy, allowing parents peace of mind. Next slide. Assisting in food insecurity is the Mealmates More Than a Meal program. Mealmates More Than a Meal allows participants of Mealmates to volunteer at food-based and insecurity charities. Next slide. Our main competitors include home delivery boxes such as HelloFresh and cooking classes like Come and Cook. As seen on the table, of the 6 points we believe are the most important to our company, both only score 3. Next slide. Our promotion includes a website as well as social media apps such as Instagram, TikTok, and X. We are planning a soft launch by starting small and scaling up, using our first products to improve. We also plan to use crowdfunding pages for an extra source of income in our first years. Next slide. We've contacted sustainable ingredient suppliers such as Oz Harvest, Food Bank, Ipswich Food Barn, Woolworths, Odd Bunch, and Meals on Wheels. We've also contacted nutritionists and dietitians like Nutrition Wisdom, Brisbane Mind and Body, and Tree of Life Nutrition. Next slide. Through our competitor research, we've determined our cost per serve, CPU, and RRPs you can see on the screen. Our base packages include 2-person, 3-person, and 4-person, and payment can either be upfront or in weekly installments according to the total pricing. Being a social enterprise supporting food insecurity, we donate $2.72 to a selected charity for every unit sold. Next slide. To start up financially, next slide. To start up financially, we need $3,000 to cover the cost of a website, a domain, and at least 150 units. Our non-financial needs include an ingredient supplier, nutritionist, permanent sponsor, website developer, and advertisement specialist. Next slide. Thank you.
Wow, Team Mealmates, Zara, so much wonderful thinking behind your pitch there. I think I might need to have a chat to you about how to boil an egg, because I think I might be part of the adult population that's not too comfortable on doing that task. So I think that's a really relevant problem. Awesome work on your pitch. So we're going to go over to the judges for our questions now. Suzanne, would you like to start us off with a question? Oh, actually, I might go to Chloe. Chloe, do you want to start us off with a question?
Yeah, for sure. My question is, what excites you most about your product?
I started with the idea of Mealmates because I've loved cooking and watching my parents cook from a young age, and finding out facts in my humanities class, such as the 84%, just astounded me that my generation can't cook that at all. So creating this box was my way of giving back to my school community and finding ways to assist my generation in learning how to do this essential life skill.
And thank you.
Wonderful stuff, Zara. Great work on your first question there. Noah, do you have a question for Zara?
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned Light and Easy and HelloFresh. How do you differentiate yourself between them? Because I think HelloFresh does something similar already. So is there anything I would choose yours over theirs?
So as seen on our competitor research, we defined 6 of our main points, including was it made with teens in mind? Does it support our community? Is it sustainable? Does it assist in food insecurity? Are the recipes easy to follow? And is it entertaining for the teens? Delivery boxes like HelloFresh and Light and Easy only assist in supporting community, sustainability, and food insecurity, and don't make the recipes easy for teens to follow. Make it entertaining, and they also don't make it with teens in mind, as after surveys of my school community, a lot of the people that have used boxes such as HelloFresh didn't think that the recipes were good for them because the flavour palette was too complicated, or there was too big of servings, or they just couldn't keep up with the recipes. So our box is a simplified way of a version of those boxes.
Yeah, awesome, thank you.
Excellent stuff, Zara. Well done. We'll take a question from Suzanne as well.
Can I just ask what makes you choose the charity that you're going to, that your intention is to support?
So our aim is to support multiple food insecurity charities, and depending, like, we haven't decided on a way to choose these charities, but it could either be like a luck of the draw, or we intend to research charities that require assistance or that align specifically with our goals to help the community, and we intend on donating money to these charities.
Thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you for your questions, judges. And thanks so much, Zara, for sharing a problem that really matters to you and a really creative solution to that. You've done so well. Awesome work representing yourself as a solo entrepreneur. Awesome stuff. You can rest easy now. You've done your pitch. Huge achievement. We're so glad to have you involved. Thanks, Zara.
Thank you.
Awesome. All righty. So we're up to our fourth pitch. I'm sure everyone who's tuning in has been super impressed so far by the quality of the presentations and the ideas. We're now coming to you from Ferny Grove State High. We're joined by Jamie and Jeremy, who are the founders of Verdi Grow. Jamie and Jeremy, welcome. How are you going today?
Thank you. Good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Awesome. So these boys have actually joined the semi-final with pretty short notice. So they're here. They're ready to pitch. We're super excited to have you as part of it. Boys, if you're ready to go, you start pitching when you're ready.
24,000 species driven to the brink of extinction by habitat loss. 90% of animals are losing their homes to expansion by 2050.
Next slide.
This is the tragic cost of providing food from agriculture in today's society. But this can be changed. We will fix this with the help of the next generation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeremy Siccardo, and this is Joseph Preston. Together, we are the co-founders of Vertigo Productions. Vertigo is an educational and vertical farming business, selling a simple module which can be used with any plants by anyone, anywhere. Big cities, small apartments, they're not places you would usually associate with a thriving garden, are they? But with our business, they'll go hand in hand. Your children or your friends' children a chance to have their own garden of happiness and growth where they otherwise would have missed out. But our main point of difference is our education aspect.
Next slide.
Millions of kids in Australia and throughout the world don't have the slightest clue as to what is going on with our unsustainable agriculture, even though 51% of the whole of Australia is taken up by farming.
Next slide.
We plan to travel to multiple schools around Queensland and then the country, teaching Aussie kids about the effects of traditional farming and the benefits of going vertical, and providing them with a kit of their own to get their green thumb in action. Hired by schools with their sustainability budget,
Next slide.
with the help of the next generation of educated Australians, we can make a difference, while also providing more opportunities for those affected by rapid urbanisation and crowded living conditions. And then just in general, fun projects for these children to enjoy. Next slide.
Although production has not yet commenced, we successfully secured several discounts to streamline our process. Once production begins, we'll launch our first product online. Many primary schools have expressed interest in our product, making it feasible to begin selling our services immediately.
Next slide.
In our first year, we'll focus on selling our fully customizable universal kits online, targeting 26 units per month, resulting in an annual total of 312 units. These kits are primarily designed for schools, ensuring that both students are educated to become acquainted with our innovative product. However, in later years, there will be plans to expand the product line. To further encourage schools to purchase our product, we will offer a variable discount on orders of 5 or more units. If we sell out all 312 units in the first year, that would mean that we would make a total revenue of over $30,000.
Next slide.
The capital needed to launch our business is only $2,000. We can transform countless lives.
Next slide.
Your support will enable us to educate children on sustainable practices. Through the success of our business, we'll contribute to the Australian Education for Sustainability Alliance by donating 5% of
Next slide.
our total profits monthly. Thank you for listening. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want.
Wow, awesome stuff, boys from Vertigrow. Really amazing pitch. Really awesome work there. Love to see your passion for nature and agriculture coming through. And love that call for like asking as many questions as you want. Awesome bravery right there. Great stuff. So we're going to pass over to the judges. We'll hear a question from each judge. Boys, you've done super well. So our first judge that's going to ask a question is Suzanne. Do you have a question for the Vertigrow team?
Sorry. Could you just hold it back up again, please? So
this is a reduced scale prototype. So the actual product is about 2 times bigger than this in both width and height.
Okay, and its intention is that a light? So its intention is to sit in a classroom. And then you're teaching this, and there's a program that will teach the students.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, on how to grow. That's all I wanted to see, because it was just trying to get the depth of perception. So thanks.
Awesome, super cool stuff with that prototype. Chloe, you got a question for the team.
Yeah, awesome. My question is, what steps are you taking to ensure that your business idea is environmentally sustainable?
So we're using not only recycled 3D filaments, but we're also using 3D printers that enable us to use less plastic, so there's less waste.
And we are also making sure that these kits have a very long lifespan. So it'll be a very, very long time before they have to even be recycled again. And even then, they can still be reused.
Thank you.
Great stuff, boys. Noah, you got a question for the boys?
Yeah, absolutely. So vertical farming obviously is a lot more industrial. Are you kind of focusing more on the educational side of things and then streamlining like sales to a more industrial products down the line?
Yes, exactly. So in the future, we do have plans to expand our business into separate products, which more focus on like industrialized and severely like minimizing the amount of agriculture, like land used in it. But right now, we're really mainly focused on that education aspect and getting through to that next generation, and also giving them a chance to have their own garden.
Wow, wonderful stuff. Great work on those questions from the judges. Great work on your pitch. Awesome to see team coming through from Ferny Grove. As we mentioned at the start of this session, we had our winners from there last year as well. So great job, team, representing your school and joining our semi-finals on short notice. We're super proud of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we've had 4 amazing pitches, and now we're up to our 5th and final pitch, coming to us from St. Andrews Anglican College. We have Charlie and Talia from Hydraband. Charlie and Talia, great to see you. How are we going?
Good, a bit nervous.
Bit nervous, totally understandable. I know you've probably put in loads of effort and work into your pitch. Are you excited to get started with your pitch?
Yeah.
Awesome. We're super excited to hear what you have to share with us as an idea to make the world a better place. So without further ado, feel free to take it away and begin your pitch.
Did you know that dehydration increases the risk of falls in elderly people by 30%? Next. Contributing to 1 in 3 hospitalizations for older adults. Next. This isn't just a fact. My grandma was hospitalized due to dehydration. It was terrifying for my family. Living over an hour away, we felt helpless. Next. Desperate for the solution, we turned to the internet. Every option we could find was either too hard to use, too expensive, or simply ineffective. Next.
My name's Charlie, and this is Talia, and that's why we created the Hydraband. Next. A simple, effective solution designed specifically for older adults. Next. Hydraband is an adjustable smart band that wraps around any water bottle and plays calm music to remind users to drink water, helping prevent dehydration without startling them. The band connects to an easy-to-use app that allows caregivers to set reminders, track water intake, and create hydration goals personalised by their doctor.
Hydraband stands out because of its adaptability. While our primary focus is on elderly people, it's scalable for other age groups, whether it's a family, caregiver, or younger users who want a stylish hydration tracker. The band is made of eco-friendly silicone, which is durable, easy to grip, and accessible for older hands. Next.
Affordability is crucial to us. Next. We've kept production costs low at $17.36, modelled on the Fitbit Flex, a product with similar features and tech, however not used for the same purpose. Next. Our target price is $70, ensuring we offer a competitive, accessible price, more affordable than many of our competitors. Next.
We aim to reach our audience, next, through partnerships with hospitals, aged care facilities, rehabilitation centres, and community organisations. Next. In addition, we will use Facebook and other social media for targeted outreach, especially among families and caregivers who need solutions for their loved ones. We also plan to partner with bottled water companies such as Mount Franklin to expand our market reach and improve visibility. Next.
The HydroBand is more than just a hydration tool. It's a product that can significantly reduce dehydration-related hospitalizations and give peace of mind to families. With scalability and a strong market potential, we believe HydroBand can make a real difference in the lives of older adults and their caregivers. Additionally, to help more people, we plan to donate 10% of our profits to WaterAid, an organisation that aims to provide more clean water to third world countries. Thank you for your time.
Wow, amazing. If you've been watching it, give this team a great big clap. Awesome work on your pitch, Charlie and Talia. We're so lucky to hear that from you, sharing a problem that really matters to you and a really innovative solution as well. Well done, team. So you're just going to stay in that hot seat a little bit longer as we hear some questions from our judges. So first question is going to be from Noah. What do you have to ask the team, Noah?
Yeah, just a little bit of clarification around the band. So it's like a silicone strap that goes around your water bottle and then it sends like a notification to your phone. Just wondering how that.
Basically, you can set reminders on an app that connects to the HydroBand when you want them to it plays gentle music reminding people to drink water. So it's not, you don't get a notification on your phone, it's more the HydroBand sends you a notification from your water bottle.
Cool stuff. Great job. Chloe, do you have a question for the team?
Yeah, how do you plan to scale your business idea to reach more customers in the future? So basically, who's your target market? Who are you aiming this product at?
Well, initially it was elderly people because of my grandma, but we have actually discovered that we can gamify it so that it's more targeted towards toddlers who we do understand that do also have a hydration issue. And it can also be a competition between a family or between a nursing home. Yeah, that's kind of what we can explore more.
Awesome.
Awesome. Great work, team. It's awesome to hear more about your idea through these questions. Well done. Suzanne, we'd love to get a question from you as well.
Just an expansion on the costing. Is it a new app that you're going to have to design, or are you looking at working with an already existing app to talk to do the notifications?
So we eventually want to build an app, but we understand that apps cost a lot of money to start up with. So we're making our HydroBand, well, we could make it more analog to start up with. So on the design, there's like a button that can manually track hydration. You just enter in using the average sip during the time you drink water.
Yeah, and then it tracks how many switches you click over in the day. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, Charlie and Talia. Well done for making the most of that opportunity to share your idea. You did so well on your pitch and your questions. Really, really great job. Well done. Awesome work for sharing. Thanks so much for being part of it.
Thank you.
Great stuff. So that is our 5 pitches. We've heard amazing, amazing stuff from the young people we've been really lucky to hear their ideas today. So I know the judges are going to have a really, really big decision ahead of them. So they're going to have some time to deliberate over the teams now and decide on the overall winner and the runner-up. So thanks so much, judges. We're going to send you off into a separate Zoom room now. We're going to be able to go in and have that discussion. So I'll just give a few moments for that to happen. Awesome. And whilst that's happening in our background, we've got an opportunity for you, as all the viewers, to kind of check in and share your view on that semi-finals process. What an awesome event it was. I'm super impressed by the caliber and the quality of those young people and their pitches and their idea. So we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get as many votes as we can in this People's Voice. It's your opportunity now to cast a vote for your favorite team. Remembering this team will get a chance to go into a wildcard draw to also participate in our Future Anything overall grand final. So you've got a QR code there. You've got a link. So feel free to scan that QR code with your phone or type in that link, and that'll take you to the People's Vote. Our judges will probably take around 5 minutes to deliberate. We'll probably have around that amount of time for our People's Vote as well. So I'm just going to leave that on the screen and give everyone tuning in from home an opportunity to cast that vote. Alrighty, so our judges have taken the time to deliberate. I see our teams coming back in for this super exciting moment. I'm sure they absolutely had their work cut out for you. Such a strong first semi-final to kick off the semi-final seasons. Massive congrats again to each and every team. You've all done super, super amazing. So we're going to bring our judges onto the screen, and we have Suzanne as our foreperson. So Suzanne, let's start with our runner-up team. Do you want to announce who the runner-up is? And keep in mind, this team, they're going to go ahead to showcase at our grand final. So Suzanne, give us some insight. Who's our runner-up?
Our runner-up is Vertigrow, and it was mute, and we can see the potential of and what is there, and it's the education factor that you delivered that was the seed that actually made us really excited to choose you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's great. I look forward to seeing the next step.
Vertigrow, we're so excited for you. Well done. We're clapping here for you at FutureAnything. You guys just like, yep, yeah, we're in. Like, super chill about it. I love that. So well done in your awesome, amazing work. Well done for runner-ups. You're going to be there at our showcase, at our national grand final. So that's a really, really cool opportunity for you. Well done, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Okay, I love that poise from the Vertigrow team. And now we're going to hear from our judges again. So we've got our overall winner, and they're going to be doing a pitch at the grand final in front of our grand final audience. This is it. This is a super exciting moment. Suzanne, do you want to announce our overall winner?
We'll do the drum roll and all of that sort of stuff. On behalf of Noah, Chloe, and myself, I would like to say to e-scooter trailers, this, from an innovation perspective, potential implementation, it's on it. It's got everything that we were looking for. So I look forward to seeing the transformation and what you can bring forward to the grand final.
Oh, Alexander, we can't hear you. Check your microphone on, mate.
No, we've lost you. Oh, that's a shame.
I'm sure Alexander's saying great things.
We can see how excited you are, though.
Yeah, that's awesome. Getting that support from Mr. Dodson, the teacher, as well. Alexander, well done. We're super excited to see you pitch in that grand final spot. So really, really excellent work behind your presentation and your pitch there. And also to every team. There we go, Alexander. Awesome. So tell us a bit more. You've heard this news. Are you excited to be going through the next step?
Very much. Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I look forward to expanding this product, making it work, making it better.
Awesome. We look forward to your journey, Alexander. Well done. Awesome work.
Thank you very much.
No worries. We're super excited to see you at our grand final. We have had an amazing, amazing session from all of our teams. Great pitches, great answering of judges' questions, a really, really fun and exciting moment where we've been able to hear what young people really care about across our country and the problems that are really at the top of the mind for them. Every team, I just want to say massive congrats to every team. You've all done super, super excellently, representing yourselves, your creativity, your collaboration, your entrepreneurial spirit. There's been so much behind those pitches. We know you've been reaching out to organizations. We know you've been touching base with teachers, drafting, redrafting, practicing. There's a huge amount of effort behind it. So all of you are absolute champions, and we're really proud of your efforts today. The last thing we have to announce is our People's Vote winner. So we actually had hundreds of votes cast, which is really what we were hoping for. So there's been some wicked watch parties, I'm sure, happening at schools in the background around our pitching teams. And that's super exciting. So our People's Vote winner is Meal Mates from Ipswich Girls Grammar School. Let's bring Zara up on the screen. Zara, you've just won the People's Vote. You're a star. That's awesome. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty good.
Definitely pretty good. So what that means for you, Zara, you get to go into a draw for a place in our national final showcase as well. So well done on your awesome efforts.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff, Zara. and excellent stuff again to all of our teams. So if we jump back to our slides here, thank you so much, judges, for sharing your opinion and your runner-up and overall winner. We've got our grand final, which is a wonderful destination for our young people. Huge event that's going to be happening on the Tuesday, 19th of November at the Triffid in Brisbane, and also live online. So you can live stream it. That QR code, jump in, scan that with your phone now, or follow the link, and you can nab up a ticket. It's going to be a really, really cool event where it's going to be more profiling of the amazing stuff our young people have been doing across the Activate program and across this problem to solution journey that they've been taking as young entrepreneurs. So to close out our semi-final, our teams have done awesome. Can't stop talking about the teams. They're just so fantastic. Behind the teams, we've got a whole host of amazing teachers and schools that have been supporting them, backing them, make sure they can access the Zoom and get online and represent themselves as well as they can. So thank you to those teachers as well. Our judges have so generously given their time and expertise, drawing on their own experiences as entrepreneurs in this space, to offer those questions to our teams and offer that overall verdict. So we're super glad that they've been here to join us as well. So well done to everyone involved. We've had a really awesome and amazing morning with you, just really highlighting the innovative nature of creative young people and just the amazing kind of concepts and things that young people can do. So thanks so much for tuning in. Judges, teams, teachers, everyone tuning in from wherever you are. Thanks so much for joining us. That's been our first Activate National Semi-Final for 2024.